So once again, there's been some huge updates with. So what am I showing you today? So the live tab, if you got a Fire TV Cube, and built-in Fire TV built into your TV, this video is going to show you how to add all of these live channels onto your live tab on your Amazon Fire Stick home screen. So you got live sports. If we hover over to the right, this is going to deliver all your live sports for free, all the free channels that you can get for live sports directly on the home screen of the Fire Stick. You also have your breaking news, you got your nightly news. All of your news channels are going to show here for breaking news. Sling TV, if you're not aware, they do offer a free ad-supported version delivering over 100 plus channels that you can get to your Amazon Fire Stick directly on the live tab. And also you got IMDb TV, which is also changing its name to Freevee, so you'll see that for a limited time in the next week or so. You'll see it change its name. You got Pluto TV, which is also available, all these live channels for free. You got Tubi, you got Plex in here, you got Eximo, you got Red Bull TV. All of these are free live TV channels that you can get right now, right away, straight out the box on your Amazon Fire Stick. Next we have Haystack News. You can get all your news directly from Haystack News, also delivered to you in the live section. And also what's best about all of this is you can get all of this in a TV guide format, and I'll show you that next. But also this is new here in the live tab. You got Amazon live shopping. I don't know how many people do live shopping and purchase things live on their Amazon Fire Stick, but I'm here to tell you that it is available and you can do it on your Amazon Fire Stick directly from the live tab. Hover over the live tab and go down one. You'll see this guide button. That's how we're going to access all of those channels that I just showed you, but in a guide format. So if I hover over this guide, I would normally just click on it, but a lot of people have the newer Fire Stick remotes, which has the guide button directly on the Fire Stick remote. If you have that button, all you have to do is click on that button, and then it'll open up this guide for us. This guide will show us every channel that we can get delivered directly to the live tab or the guide on the Amazon Fire Stick home screen. It also, if we scroll to the right, it will give you about 24 to 48 hours of TV guide content to cycle through or to favorite or anything like that. So if we click the three lines on our remote and it say we wanted to favorite this channel, we want to watch this later, you just click on add to favorite channels. It then puts a heart directly to the left of it, and that's how you favorite those items. So those two channels are favorited. It'll show at the very top, that way you don't have to cycle through and go down to the bottom to find those channels. Once again, if I go to the right, you'll get about 24 hours to 48 hours of guided content for you to know what's playing at a specific time. So definitely keep that in mind. Also, you may be wanting to know how many channels exactly are you getting from each individual app. So Sling, Tubi, Pluto, how many TV channels are we getting total? So the way we find that out is just click on our three lines on our remote, go down and click on manage channels. If we click on manage channels, it'll tell you right here you're getting 90 channels from Sling TV, you're getting 61 channels from IMDb TV, you're getting 55 channels from Pluto, 50 channels from Plex, 32 channels from Tubi, 48 channels from Eximo, 14 channels from News, 42 channels from Haystack News, and 11 channels from Red Bull TV. So that's a lot of free TV, all the free TV that you can handle directly on your Amazon Fire Stick. So also hovered on this live section, you may be asking, well, how did I get all of these apps and how do you get all of these apps? So it's very simple. They made it very simple. There's two ways that you can get to this. You can either click on the guide, which if you click on the guide and you click on your three lines on your remote, and you go down and you click on this add channels button. If we go to add channels, it'll tell us all the channels that we currently have available in our guide right now. So I've already installed these apps, so that's why it shows the way it shows. And I'm gonna circle back when we do go and install these on your device. I'll show you how it looks once again, and basically it won't look like this, it'll look different. But it shows me Sling, IMDb, Pluto, Plex, Tubi, Eximo, News, Haystack, and Red Bull. Those are the ones that I already have installed. And then down below, this is where it would show a long list of all the items that I don't already have installed. For the cord cutters that are just looking for all the free stuff that they can possibly get before they start paying for premium content like YouTube TV, Philo, Discovery Plus, Fox Now, Prime Video. So we want to just focus on the free items that we can get for free straight out of the box on the Amazon Fire Stick. So once again, that's how we add those. I'll circle back on that so I can show you step by step on how to install it, but it's pretty simple. They've made it fairly easy. Alright, so what I want to show you now, before I show you how to install this, I want to show you the user experience on each one of these apps. So not only do you get to see all of the channels in a very easy format, easy to read, you can also open these individual apps. So we did install these, so they're going to show in our app. So we're just going to make our way over and go down to My Apps. And then in here we should see every app that we just installed, which is going to be Sling, Pluto, Plex, Tubi, Haystack News, XMO, and Red Bull TV. So if we open those one by one, they are their own individual apps. So I'm going to open up Sling first. And also, once again, Sling does offer a package to where you don't have to pay for the content. They also offer a free ad-supported package that you can start watching today. So as you can see, it says skip watch free content. If we click on that, you'll see the interface on what you get. You can also not only watch all the live TV channels that they have to offer, but you also, if you go to the left here and go down to on demand, you also have access to a number of items in here. So you got hundreds of hours of free on demand content that you can start binge watching right now, all from Sling TV. So that's once again provided from each one of these apps. And let me just go and give you a quick preview on each one of these apps on what their user experience looks like. So once again, this is Pluto. You get live TV, and then also if you hover over to the right after you open the app and click on demand, you then get access to the hundreds of movies that they have on demand that you can check out right now. And most of it is a mix of old content and new content, but you still have access to a number of tons and tons of items that you can start watching and streaming for free right now. And once again, this is Plex. You have live TV, and you also have movies and TV shows being delivered through their on-demand platform as well. A bunch of different items, hundreds of movies, once again, through Plex. So this is Tubi. Also at the very top, you see how they have movies, and then they have TV shows that you can watch, and then they have the live TV tab. You can watch all of these movies, hundreds of movies. I just want to show you each one of these individual apps just so you can get an idea on what their user experience is. Each app is going to offer different movies than the last one. They may have a mix of some movies and TV shows. Definitely, I encourage you to check out each individual app and see what they're offering and what kind of movies and how it's going to suit the content that you're looking for. Alright, so now that we got that part out the way, let's go ahead and show you how to get this installed on your Amazon Fire Stick. It's pretty straightforward. The only thing that we need to do is we're on our home screen on our Amazon Fire Stick. We'll make our way over to the live tab. We'll go down one time and we'll be hovered over the guide, and just click on the guide. And then in here, I'll click on my three lines on my remote. We'll come down and click on add channels. Click on add channels. In here you'll notice that it does look different. Before, you saw a bunch of items that I already had installed on the Amazon Fire Stick. Those items have disappeared under where it says available in your guide, and now we only see IMDb TV and news, and that's because those apps are pre-installed on the Amazon Fire Stick straight out of the box, and there's no way to uninstall those apps from the Amazon Fire Stick. So therefore we go down here. Right here we got Sling TV, which is saying it's a premium service, but once again they do offer a free account that you can set up for, and I'll show you and walk you through the process of that. But for right now, I'm going to just install the app. So click on the plus sign next to Sling, and then you want to go ahead and click on the download button. Click on the download and click the back button while it's loading. We don't need to watch it, but it's going to install in the background, and we got plenty more apps to install on our device. So let's make our way down this list. We're going to go to the free section now, and we're going to start with Pluto TV. So click on the plus sign for Pluto TV, and that's just clicking your center button on your remote, and you'll click on download. It's going to add it into the queued, and just click on your back button so we can download the rest of the items. And then we're going to click on Plex. We're just making our way down the list. And you're going to click on the download button once again. It's going to add it to the queen, and then it'll download once it's ready. Click back. Go down to Tubi. Click on Tubi and do the same thing. We're going to do the rest of the list. And you're going to click on the download button for Tubi, and then click your back button. We're going to go down to Eximo, click on Eximo, same thing. We're going to click on the download button, and then we're going to click our back button. We're on Haystack News, click on Haystack News, and you're going to go ahead and click on the download button. Once it's downloaded, just click your back button. We have one more app to install, which is Red Bull TV. And we're going to click on Red Bull TV. And we're going to click on that download button. So now that we have all of those apps downloading in the background, just going to click your home button on your Fire Stick remote. And you're just going to give it about 5-10 minutes to install all of those apps. And you may see in the bottom right hand corner how some of those apps pop up and they say ready to launch. But I do run into this issue where it doesn't automatically start showing those items. We have to sync those channels. So let me show you how to sync those channels if they're not showing up how I showed you in the beginning of the video. So the way this works, we go all the way down the list here, go all the way down, and then we're looking for options. Once we go to the options, we go over to the settings in the far right hand corner, and as you can see in the bottom right hand corner there, it says ready to launch Tubi. So all of these apps are still loading in the background, so that's why it's best to give it about 5-10 minutes to load. But if you want to force it, you can click on your settings. We can come down to sync channels. If we come down to sync channels, if you click on sync channels, it'll tell you all the apps that we have installed and all the ones that your Fire Stick is seeing. So we got Tubi, IMDb, News, Sling, Eximo, and Pluto. So that's not everything, but we can go ahead and start syncing these channels. That way they show up on the live tab. So we'll start with Tubi. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Tubi. And then what this does is basically open the app. It says loading Tubi channels, and this is how we get it to show up on the live tab. Now we got Red Bull TV in here, we got Haystack, and we got Pluto. We're still missing Plex, but we'll circle back around for that. So I'll click on Red Bull TV. It says updating channel info for Red Bull TV, and we just give this a moment. It says channel sync complete. We'll go down here, we'll do Sling TV last because we'll have to log in for that one. We got Haystack News. And then also with Haystack News, I did notice that it's helpful if you log in with Google or Facebook to get those channels to load quicker. Eximo, we'll click on Eximo to get those to load. It says now adding. And we'll just give this about 30 seconds to a minute to load those channels onto the live tab. Alright, so it loaded the Eximo channels. Let's go down to Pluto. We'll do the Pluto channels as well. Alright, so those have loaded. Let's go back to the home screen and we'll go to the live section and we'll scroll down to see what has loaded so far. So right now something's going on because now we can see a live sports section. We got our breaking news section. We got IMDb TV. We got Tubi. We got Red Bull. But we still don't have everything yet. Also Plex. I'm going to check on Plex to make sure it's installed. I know even though we go down through that list to click and install everything, sometimes things don't all install. So double check to make sure everything is installed properly. Also, most of the time, we'll have to come into these apps and click on and open them up to make sure they're logged in with something. Either that be logged in with guests or your actual login with information with email and password. So I'm going to click on my home button. Alright, so now we can see Pluto, we can see Eximo. As you can see, it's starting to load, but let's go ahead and skip and go to the Sling TV Setup. Alright, so what I did, I just went to Google and then I typed in Sling free in the search results. And then if I scroll down here, you'll see Sling watch TV for free on Sling. If we click on that link, it's the second option down. You get to this page where it says free live and on-demand TV, no credit card required. Stream over 100 live channels and 40,000 on-demand movies and shows absolutely free. Of course, through ad-supported platform. And then in here it says create Sling free account to start watching now on any device. So you can go ahead and put in your email and your password and click on that create free account, and that's how you get the Sling free account. And then once you create that account, come back over to your Amazon Fire Stick and you use that email address and password that you used to create your Sling free account, and you log in on the Amazon Fire Stick with those same credentials. Alright, so that's how you set up your Sling free account. Now we're back on the Amazon Fire Stick. We go back to the live section. We come all the way down here to the bottom under options. As you can see, we have Eximo, Plex, Tubi, Pluto TV, IMDb, and then a few other ones, but we don't have everything. We don't have Haystack News and we don't have Sling. So those are the two last options. So if we come all the way down here to the bottom and go to options where it says live TV sources, click on live TV sources. And then in here we have Sling, and then we have Haystack News to add. So let's go ahead and open up Sling. It opens the app automatically because we already have it installed, and it says sign in. So you're gonna have to sign in with that same username and password that you used to create on the sling.com free account website. Alright, so I added Sling. It's showing at the very top there. And the last thing that we need to add is Haystack News. So I'm going to open up Haystack News. Haystack is also one of those to where it wants you to open the app, and you want to go ahead and click on that Get Started button. And then you want to go down and click on Next. And then from there, it automatically logs you in and creates you like a guest account. But I did notice if you also log in with an actual account with the email address and password, such as Google or Facebook, it does load those channels quicker. So with a free account, it's probably going to take at least 5-10 minutes. I've seen where it takes 15 minutes to load that free account. But when I logged in with either Google or Facebook, it immediately loaded those channels. So I'm going to go ahead and log in, and then I'll show you how quickly it loads. Alright, so I logged in with my information on Haystack News. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the home screen. Alright, so we're hovered back over the live section. We have everything installed. Everything has been synced. And let's go back down and we'll check this out. So we got our live sports section now. We got our breaking news. We have Sling TV in here. We have IMDb TV. We got Pluto. We got Tubi, we got Plex, we got Eximo, we got Red Bull TV and Haystack News, and the new addition, the Amazon Live shopping section that we'll probably never use, but it's on here for our convenience. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comment section below what your favorite free service is, and also don't forget to check out the on-demand section in each one of these apps. They definitely offer hundreds of movies for free. Definitely check that out. These are available for free mainly because they're an ad-supported platform, and that's how they're able to deliver this content for free. So keep that in mind, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.